what I've learned from trusting people is that 9 times out of 10, they're gonna show you who they are through their actions. Just put some thick shit in my cup and it look like paint. What's up with y'all? I'm back with another video, man. Today, bro, I mean, I know I've been gone for like a little week, but I'm back. Let me show you what I'm eating real quick. What I'm eating on. Got some Cajun crab and asparagus pasta with some Texas toast. Yeah, I'm a little hungry, but I had to do a video, so I'm knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. But yeah, I know I've been gone for like a week. I've been running around a lot. That's not an excuse. So here I am. And this video is, well, this video was a request from a subscriber or a supporter. I burnt the back of this bitch. Damn, I didn't even notice that. No. 1 second. Yeah, this video was a request from a subscriber or a supporter. It was like, I should put the comment on the screen right here. It was wanting me to do a video about trusting people. First and foremost, a disclaimer before I start this, especially for the bro who asked for this. Me personally, I don't trust a soul. But there's certain people that I do trust a lot, and I put a lot of my trust in. But at the end of the day, you don't ever put nothing past nobody. You never know what they're capable of. So yeah, let's get into this. So first of all, my opinion on how to trust people in this day and age, because of course there's always going to be grimy people, untrustworthy people. It's always been like that. But what I've learned from trusting people is that 9 times out of 10, they're gonna show you who they are through their actions. Sometimes they'll say something else and then do another thing. You should definitely judge don't even judge, you should definitely, what's the word I'm looking for? You should analyze somebody based off their actions, not off what they say. Because a lot of people, you can say anything. Like, you can say anything. Doesn't mean it's true. Doesn't mean that's how you function. So I'll always, my advice to you is to always analyze people off their actions, not off their words. Because their actions is how they truly feel. That's what they really want to do. So first and foremost, how to analyze people off their actions is basically paying attention to the signs of certain things. For example, if you think like somebody is talking behind your back, or they're like when you're not around, they're not really the same person, or they're putting you down, or they're talking shit about you, anything. How I judge it off this is when they're talking to me, like when we're talking, if you consistently like to talk about other people, like talk down on other people, really shit on other people to me, I know you're doing it to me when you're talking to somebody else, if that makes sense. Because I believe in patterns, so like, if you're really that type of person to gossip, I know not to say much to you, because I know if you telling me all this, what is stopping you from, like, when I tell you something that you're just gonna go tell somebody else? And I made this mistake many times in my life. I have told people stuff that I regret telling them. So I'm like, damn, I'm sitting here like, you really telling me all this about some so and so. And I'm thinking like, damn, I told you all this. How do I know you're not telling this to somebody else? So signs like, that's just an example, but signs like that, pay attention to them. That's why I really believe in observing over trying to be involved. Cause I really like to observe, to observe people, to observe situations, environments. I'm a real observer. Like, I like to just sit back and scan what is going on around me everywhere I go, no matter where I'm at. So observing really like gives you some clarity on what's going on. Cause you can see what's going on. Like, of course you don't know what these people are thinking. And that's something somebody told me about, how I heard in the movies. Like, no matter what you go through with somebody, and I probably said this before, no matter what you go through with somebody, no matter how much you trust them, you'll never know exactly what's going on in their mind. So it's hard to trust. It really is. But yeah, so being observant is a really important part in trying to see who you can trust and who you can't trust. That's why I really believe in the 2 ears, 1 mouth. Like, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You're supposed to listen twice as much as you talk. And usually the loudest person, y'all know what people say about the loudest person. I don't think you should trust the loudest person in the room, because they just talk too much. So another thing about trusting people, especially me, I don't trust easy. Like, I was actually having a conversation with somebody about this. And it was like, do you consider me a friend to you? And I've known him for a year. Like, I met him a year ago. Didn't really talk to him that much, you know. But then I came around him again. But it was like, yeah, you don't consider me as a friend? I'm like, hell nah. Cause you don't know what it takes to be my friend. Being my friend means I genuinely trust you. Like, I can call you for certain things. I can tell you something, and I know you're not gonna go yarn your mouth to somebody else. Cause through the shit really spreads through the grapevine. So if I really tell you something like, yeah, don't tell nobody else. If I say that to you, I really have trust in you, and I really know you're my friend. But the point of that story is, they're like, yeah, do you consider me a friend? I'm like, nah, I don't. I'm like, why? You know me for a year. I'm like, bro, one, time does not determine whether you're my friend or not. It's what we go through as people. It's what we go through together. It's what I see how you act in certain situations, see if I want you around me. So you gotta watch the company you keep. Because if you keep company, you are who you hang with. I'm pretty sure I heard it before. You are who you hang with, and I believe in that. Just like, even though you can say like, yeah, my friend's not that. My friend does this, but I be doing this. Yeah, that might be the case. But if y'all together, and that your friend is like controlling the situation, you're gonna act with your friend most of the time. I'm not saying all the time, but most of the time you're gonna act with your friend because that's your friend. So I'm be careful with the company you keep, because that's how you be looked at by other people. So yeah, I was talking to this person. I told him, yeah, you're not really my friend, because it takes a lot for my friend. Like, it takes a lot to be my friend. I'm gonna tell you a lot of stuff that you can't tell other people. I expect you to do certain shit for me, and I'm gonna do certain shit for you. Like, it's like we're nowhere near that level. Like, different friends have I have different types of trust with different friends. So don't trust too easily. Like, don't, just because you get a good vibe for somebody, y'all have a good time doing something, just don't immediately think, oh, I can trust this person. Nah, bro, because you don't really know the depths of that person. You haven't been around that person long enough to know who they truly are. You haven't been really around them in certain environments. Like, okay, this is how you act here. didn't know that about you. Now I'm gonna look at you different, like certain shit like that. Like all of my friends, I've been in all types of environments with them, so I know exactly how they act. I know how they are. I know where they like to be. I know what they like to do. I know what they don't like to do. I know our interests. Like I know what we have in common. I know what we have that we will be different. Like I really have to know a lot about you. And people like to trust easily, and that's how people really get like swindled by people, or just backdoor by people. It's trust. So don't trust too easily. I think I'm not even gonna put a time on it, but like however long you think it takes to trust somebody, I want you to really be around them, like in a home setting, in a public setting, in a private setting, in all settings. You have to see how they act and how they react and where their mind's at. Like I said, based off action though, because some people would say, yeah, if I was in this situation, I wouldn't do that. And I say this all the time. You would never know what you would do in a situation unless you're in that situation. So yeah, don't just because you like somebody's energy or something, don't just automatically trust them, bro. But that's exactly how you get backdoor, bamboozled, and all the words, bro. Did wrong. And piggybacking on that, I think people in general have a thing where like, if they know a person, they get this mindset like that they'll never do something bad to me, like just because like you know yourself, you know your intentions, doesn't mean their intentions are the same intentions as yours. So I believe you shouldn't put nothing past anybody. Anybody is capable of anything, and you never know until it happens to you. And that's why I always just, this shit's so short. That's why I always observe somebody before I really started to try to get involved with them. Not even in relationship ideas, like this is just in general. Like, for you to be in my life, I have to really see what you're about. I'm not gonna just keep you around if I see bad tendencies, if I see tendencies that could put me in jeopardy someday. For example, I don't like hotheads. Like, if you always looking for trouble, you can't be around me, because I'm not that type of person. I'm not the type of person to go searching for trouble. Even if somebody's trying to search at me for trouble, I'm still the type of person, unless like you put your hands on me, certain shit like that, threats or shit like that, it's different. But like, if somebody like just do some slight shit to me, or like say some slight shit to me, I don't want nobody next to me that's just gonna just crash out, because I'm not a crash out. Because if you do that and then you see I'm not on that same time, you're gonna look at me crazy. But I need to be with somebody that's like, we're on the same wavelength. Like, if there's some bullshit going on, we're gonna get the fuck out of here, because we know life is important. We're trying to keep our life. We're not trying to prove a point to anybody. The people I hang around with, the things we have in common, we like to stay out the way. And if we are in the way, we're getting money. And we all just have a common goal. It's important to have a common goal with who you hang around. Because if somebody, like, some people just don't have the same mindset as you, and I don't think you should keep people around like that. And when y'all have the same mindset, like y'all start to do certain shit, y'all start to have different types of conversations, like, okay, this is where this person's head is at. And I can see this is at what he means, but I can tell. I can see this is what he means because I can see what he's doing. Like, if he's about his business, he's not really playing around about what he has to do, like certain shit like that. Like, if I see you're serious about your craft and like that, you're serious about your hustle, then I'm gonna start opening up a little bit. Come like, all right, we can relate to that. I'm serious about what I'm doing. I'm really trying to create generational wealth. Everybody I hang around is trying to create generational wealth. Or if not, just be successful. I'm hanging around successful mindset, so hang around the people you want to be like. I'm not saying that in like a role model situation, but like, hang around the people that have something in common with you. That's my personal opinion on trusting people. Well, I've already said this in the beginning of the video, but I don't really trust nobody because I've been through situations where I've seen somebody act one way, and then I find out they're acting another way when I'm not there. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's been through that, but like some people are two-faced, some people live double lives, like it's stuff like that. It's like stuff like that is why I'll never trust people. And I can probably count on one hand how many people I genuinely trust. Like, I mean, like if I put my life in your hands, I will trust you. I will back you in anything. Like, I can count on that on one hand. Like, I'm not really with the little fake friend shit. Like, I can be cool with you. Like, we be cordial. Like, I'm cool with you. But nigga, I ain't gonna leave you in my house alone. Like, there's only a few people I leave in my house alone. Like, there's certain shit like that. Like, you can't just keep trusting people. So my advice is to find your circle, find your core circle, and find that mutual trust in each other. For me, it takes years. Everybody I trust, well, of course, besides my mother, because she's known my whole life, but my family in general. Everybody I trust, I've known 5 to 10 plus years. Yeah, 5 to 10 plus years. Everybody that I trust. So, and it's okay if you don't trust people. Like, people think like if somebody doesn't trust you, that it's like an insult. Nah, it's not an insult. It's like we haven't built that like that relationship. Like, it's cool. Like, I don't trust you, but like we can be cool. But it's like we have certain barriers. Like, I'm not gonna trust you with certain shit, and that's okay. Like, now eventually over time, if this person stays around and they don't give you a reason not to trust them, like, that's a different story. You choose who you trust, but choose wisely, because people will do foul shit to you, and it's a fact. And if it happens, learn from it. It's okay, but like sometimes it costs you your life, but that depends what type of life you're living. But yeah, just choose who you trust wisely, and just look for signs. Like if they show signs of something that you don't like, just not even back up, but just put that in your back, like put a note in the back of your head, like, okay, I can't trust this person with this specific thing. Certain shit like that. So yeah, to summarize, bro, just choose who you trust wisely. Look out for signs. Don't put nothing past nobody.